your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on. Get in the car and drive on.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here on Friday Night Greg. Before we get started, shout out to Johnny5 on Instagram and Master Blaster. You guys are two hardcore dudes. I appreciate the things you sent. Also, shout out to Lonnie in West Virginia. Can't talk about what you did, but man, that was nice. I made those names up. I don't have anybody.
Can't talk about it.
Made all that
Can't
up.
go around it.
I
gotta go right through you, baby.
I got Andrew Short in the dark seat tonight, and I also bought this children's toy for my son. It's a piano.
It's on fire. You're like Elton John.
I feel like Elton John.
You look like Elton John.
C-D-E. Let's get that volume up. B C D D A B A.
That's a good one.
Right?
That's one of my favorites.
I got so much to talk to you about. Andrew Short's here from the podcast. It's called
The Story Must Be Told.
I always wanted to call it Short Stories with Long Endings.
We should change it just for this podcast.
What about that podcast we got to start?
We got to start a podcast.
Yeah, but you came up with a name the other day. Straight to Hell.
Straight to hell.
I said we create the Straight to Hell podcast.
Andrew and Greg go straight to hell.
Straight to fucking hell.
Straight to fucking hell, dude. Grease lightning, baby.
No wheels, no. First of all, Max.
Yeah.
I was gonna say thank you for giving me those Rage Against the Machine tickets, but I gave them to you.
Yeah. It was a really fun show.
So no problem.
Yeah. No, thank you. It was a great
I just
show.
wanted to bring up that what I did for you is very cool.
I was supposed to go see Rage Against the Machine on Monday. I had bought these tickets 15 years ago, but then literally like an hour before I'm about to walk the door, Tita just goes, "I can't deal with this." I was like, "Oh, I can't go. I can't go to the show. Everything's falling apart." So I gave the ticket to him, to Max,
Very cool move.
who then gave me these mushrooms, which I've never taken mushrooms.
You should do it. You should do it right now.
I really now?
Yeah, they'll hit in about an hour. You got to drive home. You'll be fine. It'll make you such a conscientious driver.
Would it be? Yeah, I'll drive back to Wayne, where my wife and I'm with her Tita's grandparents. And I'll just
Yeah.
be for 6 hours high with
High
Tita,
yourself.
her Thai parents,
Yeah.
and my baby.
Yeah. I was really high on mushrooms a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a bar with my wife and Astoria, and I was tripping really hard. And
Did you go let love in?
No, we were not at Let Love In, but I heard there's a real weirdo there.
I got to tell that story.
real weirdo.
Tell me about the tripping balls.
And I kept thinking I was going to throw up and die, and she was like, "Why aren't you talking?" And I thought that if I said out loud that I was high, I was going to die.
Yeah.
And then I really had to poop the whole time, but I couldn't because if I looked in the mirror, it would then confirm that I was high and I would die. I had convinced myself of all of this.
Did you die?
I died. That was the song that was playing the whole time.
I wish I could do luminous sounds.
Wow, you're flying.
Anyway, that's awesome. Oh, man. All right, let me tell you this story, if I could. Wait, you were on mushrooms?
I was on mushrooms.
Have you taken them a lot?
I have in the past, yeah.
I've never done it, and I'm scared.
They can be scary, but they can be a lot of fun.
They can be, but do you remember what you did to me last time?
No.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know that people know how to connect to this story. I've told the story in the podcast, but I don't know that they know you're the guy.
What happened?
We were in a basement. We were in Jess Watkins' basement.
Dude, those were way too strong. She dosed us.
Oh, no,
She
man.
dosed us. She absolutely dosed us.
No, man.
Yeah,
we got dusted.
We got dusted. We got absolutely dusted.
Yo,
We were
man,
hanging out-
you dusted me with the
No.
devil. You turned into the goddamn devil.
No, dude.
You deviled me.
She turned me into the devil.
No, we were sitting, and Jess Watkins, this comedian, made a pile, a pan full of pot cookies.
That were
pot
so
brownies.
strong. That were so strong it could power a truck.
No,
From
but
here to
that's-
Mississippi.
I had never had an edible
Yeah.
in my life.
I know.
And Anthony goes, we're sitting with Anthony. I'm like, all right, let's try this. And everyone's starting to get a little high.
Yeah.
And I looked at you, I said, it's not working for me. And he went, that's because you're a big fella. You got to take more.
I didn't know how strong they were.
You were already in the devil's plane. You were all in the seventh level of hell. And I'm sitting here like, what? I took 6. And
It's too much.
I know that now. I know that now.
I clearly remember this night.
Yeah. Yeah, you tried to kill me. That was a night of attempted murder.
Dude, no, because I remember we left her apartment and I was like, I am so high that what she did was illegal. Like, I know drugs are illegal, but it was manslaughter.
I'll tell you this. You were trying to send me straight to hell.
Don't.
Some months before my birthday, my daddy gave to me.
Straight to hell. That's a straight to hell hook.
That's a straight to hell hook. Why isn't there? That's a Christmas song.
Was it?
But the rest of that night,
Right.
we were sitting on steps and you couldn't stand up.
So wait, let me get to that part because I don't remember that part.
Yeah, I remember
we were zip zap zapped.
We were destroyed.
I remember being like, I don't know how to breathe. I tried to drink water and I forgot how to swallow. I left my soul. My soul stepped out of my body and it was looking down at me and Anthony who were sitting on a chair.
Yeah.
And I remember how I was like, I'm not anything. I'm not, what are we? Whatever were we? Like, I'm nothing. And I look at Anthony and he just goes, me too. Like we were talking. We were both now on the same level. I'm like losing it. I feel like I don't know what. You know, like I see the air turn into glass, and I'm like, I gotta go.
And I'm just in a rocking chair watching.
We walked outside, and there was a man doing Tai Chi.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
100%
At 3 a.m. It's just some guy in a karate uniform doing Tai Chi, and I was like, what? And then Watkins was like, that doesn't happen all the time. Like, that's not real. That's real, but that's weird. That's weird for everyone. And then they got us home, and I remember I was like lost my mind. What we were sitting on? What do you remember about that? I don't remember about that.
I remember eating this pan of brownies and then eating 2 of them and being like, I don't feel anything. And then being like, how strong are these? And she's like, I don't know. And then I remember my nipples getting really hard and thinking that everyone was looking at my boobs. And sitting with my arms crossed.
Right.
And then you said you didn't feel anything, and I counted.
Yeah.
And I kept my eye on the clock. It felt like an hour. It's probably only 3 minutes. And then I told you to take more.
I took 6 because all I was doing was staring at your nipples the whole time.
I
And
know,
being
you
like,
wanted
what
it.
are we doing here?
I remember it hurt. It was
got-
that was the highest I've ever been. Well, one of the highest times I've ever been.
That was the highest I've ever been. Probably one of the, yes, as well. And it was the first time. So I don't know if it was like, you know, when like the first time you have sex, you're like, is amazing. But really, was it? It was just the first
Yeah.
time.
That's the keyboard.
Why?
It falls asleep. It purrs and then falls asleep.
Oh.
The people at home, the people listening at home, we cannot explain what's going on.
I got this little keyboard for. I got to learn how to play piano. Calvin's
Yeah,
going to
use
love this
that.
in 2 years. Anyway, so I can tell you about the weirdo story.
I would love to.
And then we have, first of all, we have so much to get to. I have questions from, a bunch of questions we have to answer.
Yeah.
I have the first ad read for the $100 ad read.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I love it. The guy did exactly what he knew exactly what to do. And I'll just tell you, I'll just read the ad and then you'll go, perfect. And I have my little keyboard, which I can't stop touching.
Yeah, this is the question lead-in song.
Is this for a child?
It's silly. This is an adult's toy. This is an adult toy. You got an adult toy for your child.
Okay. All right, man. So I'm at Let Love In.
Okay.
So I'm coming. I hope I didn't tell this. Max, did I tell this story last week?
I don't think so.
Okay. Stop me if you heard it.
Okay.
So I'm coming home from a show and I was tired and I was like, long day. And I see Let Love In, this bar by our house, which I love.
It's a great place.
And there's outside seating. Okay. So just to give the people at home understanding, it's 2 benches that are like, I would say you can honestly fit 10 people comfortably on these benches.
Maybe.
Okay.
10.
Maybe 10.
10 slight men who all work at the same place.
What's place?
They all have the same uniform on.
Skinny store?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm going to just have a beer. I was like, I'm going to get real high. I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to just sit outside. I deserve it. This is great. The kid's sleeping. Tita's sleeping. I'm like, I'm good. I can just do this. So I go in to get a beer and I got real high. I took my little vape pen. I got real high. I'm like not brownie high, but I'm like pretty high. Get my beer. I walk out. I see this guy sitting by himself and I go to sit kind of next to him, but I would say an honest to God 5 feet distance, which I think is a significant amount.
You're social distancing.
That's a social D.
Yeah.
You know.
You're giving him a hard SD.
I'm giving him the hard D, bro. And on the other side, there's a couple, I would honestly say 6 feet away. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. So I go up to the guy, I go, hey, you mind if I sit down? And he goes, actually, I'm on a date. And now there's also 10 chairs across from the thing. And I was like, oh, so wait. So then I was like, well, how much space do you think your date needs? Right? Which could immediately just be like, yo, how fat is your fucking fat bitch? And he was like offended. I was like, nah, man. I'm like, how much space do you think you need? Like, should I go out? Whatever. And he was like, well, I'm on a date. And I went, all right. So I went inside to actually to get the beer. I didn't get the beer. I go inside and I get a beer. And then I'm like, I don't want to stay in here. This sucks. I want to go outside. So I look out and
It's the keyboard. I thought you were burping while talking.
so I'm like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, now I see this guy talking to the other date. This date is talking to the other date across the table. So now they're talking over. So I'm like, wait a minute. If you guys are talking to each other, I could be here, right? If you're on a date and you're talking to people, I could be here. So I then sat in the middle of them.
They're rules.
Hey, man.
They're being rude.
They're being rude. You told me I can't sit here, but you're talking to other people. I'm allowed.
Oh.
So I sit down, and now they're talking like through me. So I put my headphones in and listen to some music, and I'm listening to music, and they're talking through me, and I went, nah, man, I'm part of this, right? I'm part of this. I can talk. I'm going to get in this.
They invited you down.
Right.
Sit.
They didn't invite me down. I sat in the middle. No. But still, we're people. We're men. We're all human beings.
100%.
Right? So I'm like, I could talk, right? So I'm like, all right, how are you going to get in this conversation? And I went, all right, you could just come in and be like, what's up? I'm Greg. And I was like, no. So I was like, just.
No, that's too normal.
So I go, I'm going to just jump in and go, that was a Seinfeld episode. Because everything's a Seinfeld episode. So I took my headphones off and I went, that was a Seinfeld episode. And the woman was talking about being molested.
No way.
Swear to God. But why was she talking about being molested to a date that she doesn't even know?
And it's a great Seinfeld episode.
That's a great.
Zoop-a-da-bop-bop-ba-doop-a-doop-bum.
Wish I could play that on the cat.
Wait, so what was the response?
They went, huh? And I went, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. And I just pretended I was on the phone. I was like, oh, God, right?
Ah, classic.
Ah.
They're like, oh, that guy's normal again. What if also she's in the middle of... You could have gone with either, because if she was in the middle of telling that story and then just all of a sudden, hi, I'm Greg, what's up?
That would equally be weird.
Ears perked up.
That was
she's getting molested. What's up? I'm Greg.
I could have saved you. Equally weird, maybe. My caffeine's hit me hard, brother.
Ooh. Then you're going to love those mushrooms. You can't handle half a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to say.
I'm going to dose you.
Did I say that Max? Oh, so I'll finish the story, then I'll talk about that. So then I'm like, oh man, that was fucking weird. So I put my headphones back in. I'm like, I just play it cool. Wait for the next jump rope, right? Wait for your next jump in. That's how you're gonna start it. You'll get in.
So you're not finished at this point.
No.
Woman has said she's been molested. You said it's a Seinfeld episode. The universe has given you an opportunity to sit somewhere else or go for a walk. And you're like, no.
No.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah. Also, because these are just two normal people. I'm a stand-up comedian who hunts a podcast. I'm very funny. I will make everyone here get laid. They need me.
Yeah.
They need me.
100%.
Right? So I'm going to do this.
She's talking about being molested, and she's like, I want to get laid tonight.
She was on a date. Anyway, I will say this. She did need all the space that guy needed.
Oh, God.
JK. Who knows? Fuck these people. I hated them. Anyway, so I'm like, I'm going to jump in. I'm whatever. So then I turn my headphones off to listen now, so I don't do that again next time I jump in. And I hear them going, hanging out with some of those weirdos, and then like points to me.
Oh, you should have called me. You should have called me. I would have been ready to fight.
And I'm like, fuck, what? Right? And the other girl, she's like waving her hand like to point, but in my face almost to like agitate me. And now I'm like,
that's assault.
This is assault.
You got to stand up for yourself.
So I saw bitter because that's a pepper. You give me an assault, I'm going to give you a pepper. I'll bite you. No, I didn't bite her. But she's pointing. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? They're calling me the weirdo? Fuck that, right? So my beer is empty and I'm like, all right, I'm going to just go grab another beer and come back. So I go in to get a beer. I come back out and I hide behind the door. So I can hear them.
They're weird. What a weird group of people.
And I go, I'm going to hear see if they're talking about me, right? And I hear them going, yeah, I mean, what was that guy all about? I mean, what the hell? I hear blah, blah, blah. I hear they're talking about me. So I jump behind the door and I go, what the fuck? I asked to sit down. That guy wouldn't let me sit down. First of all, this date isn't going well. You didn't let your boyfriend talk. I just go going crazy. And they're like, what? And I went, and I left. And then I realized they might not have been talking about me.
Maybe not.
I would argue they might not have been talking about me.
No.
But I was very high. So the weird guy I became.
You were the weird guy.
Self-fulfilling.
You're just...
Meow. Meow.
And then you kept going meow, meow, meow.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. And I'm sitting there, I'm so angry.
Like you hiding behind a door, too. High and drunk, being like, no one will ever know. This is like one of the smallest bars in Queens. Just dun, 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 dun. Just like Looney Tunes. Dun, 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 dun.
Man, if you could play that on the piano, it would have been sick.
I know. I wish I could, but I can't reach over. My arms are too short.
That's your name.
Too short, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it was wild. Can you play any of that?
Bump, bump, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Hey, guys, let me know how you think this podcast is going, because I'm having a blast. But I don't.
I'm having the most fun.
See, this is the thing. This is the kind of fun I want to be having, but I don't know if this is the kind of fun
People want.
that the people want. And if they don't, I don't care. We just find new people.
Do you think Jackson Pollock worried if people would like his art?
Wasn't he blind?
No, that was Monet.
Didn't he do like a killer Christopher Walken impression?
Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, and he was on a bunch of TV shows. Who is that?
Jackson Pollock is the post and the avant-garde artist who did all the splatter art.
Max, look up Jackson Pollock
Max,
impression of Christopher Walken.
Max, I want to say you have probably the strangest job ever. Be like, Jackson Pollock, the artist from the 40s, he did Christopher Walken. Look up the other guy I'm thinking about. Those are your parameters.
Look up Jackson Pollock, Christopher Walken. I bet you get it.
Okay.
Maybe he was ahead of his time. He knew he would come.
No, who on earth are you thinking of?
Jackson Pollock.
Jackson Pollock, who did like the huge. No, you're thinking of I can't think of his name, but I know you're Kevin Pollock.
Kevin Pollock.
Kevin, yeah, who did a good Christopher Walken.
I think you're thinking of Kevin Pollan, who does the Pollen Report. He just every day comes on the news and goes, "Today it's a 6. Better wear you." That's my dad. My dad does a Pollen Report.
Dude, your dad's Pollen Report podcast is pretty good.
I'm losing my mind right now.
He's like dander through the roof.
Do you want to hear
today?
I'm not even kidding.
Wait, does your dad really?
My dad does a Pollen Report every day on
No.
Facebook. Yep. I'm going to pull it up for you right now.
On Facebook?
Yep. And my dad,
Get this guy a TV deal.
Let me play you one. He just sits in his backyard, and I'll play you a clip. The Pollen Report for my dad. I keep telling him, like, get on Instagram, dude. Get on Instagram and do the Pollen Report on Instagram. And he goes, I don't like Instagram. I like Facebook. You can't have me in a minute. The Pollen Report takes 10 minutes. Here we go. Come on, hit play.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. Joey C., North Jersey pollinologist.
Oh, my God.
Wow. What the hell?
It's too real.
Okay, the ragweed is in. So we should have it with us until mid-September, late September, maybe. Okay? It's at 8.1 today. We're going to be in the 8 range all week.
Is he doing a bit?
Ragweed is the
Let me do this.
Is this a bit?
I have no idea.
Holy fuck.
Because my dad is a hilarious guy.
He's so funny.
And every time he tells me about the Pollen Report, he goes, you got to check out the Pollen Report. And then I put it on, and it's just him going, well, it's about a 2.5. And he does a very serious.
I think this is brilliant. I think he's doing something we don't get.
It's a very serious.
Nettles coming in at 2, and the grasses are down at 3. So there you go. There you got it. And nettles, I don't know. The only nettles I know is crepe nettles on the Yankees. I've never seen a nettle plant.
I don't know where you get it.
But in the meantime,
dude,
ragweed is in. So this is major pollen news. All right. Have a great day.
We got to get him on the podcast.
My dad's. I told you to have my dad on the podcast.
Yeah, but it has to be the 3 of us for Straight to Hell.
Yeah, we'll have him on. Absolutely, Straight to Hell. You're burning tonight. We're going to hell.
You're gonna see all your favorite hell residents: Princess Diana, Hitler, Hitler's kids, who you don't even know about.
Betty White.
Betty.
Don't know what she did.
Ooh, she's the queen.
I'll get a little high.
Why not?
Anyone?
I'm fine. I gotta look for jobs all afternoon.
What are you talking about? We're starting the Straight to Hell podcast.
That's our
your job.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I gotta look for outlets.
Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about? Also, if I talk too much, tell me to slow down.
I'm never gonna tell you to slow down. We were talking about the Let Levin, and I don't know how we got to your dad. Pollen count.
You want to read some of these questions?
Absolutely.
I can't read, so maybe I should have.
Do you want me? Do you want me to do it? Do you not? Are you too high to read?
I'm too Greg to read.
Oh, okay. That's it. Okay, let's.
But then I want you to answer them too.
Okay, cool. They're color coded.
Yeah, I don't know why. I copy and pasted them and they came in different colors.
Okay, I just burped. Dear Dr. Greg.
Yeah?
First of all,
Should we do it to techno or blues?
let's do it to blues.
Okay. All right.
Dear Dr. Greg. First of all, greetings and salutations. Okay, here we go. Dear Dr. Greg, first of all, greetings and salutations. Your dissertation on meatball consistency is what inspired me to pursue my own doctorate in italogy.
Ooh.
Italogy. Italogy.
Oh.
Italogy.
Nice.
Now, to the matter at hand, if an Italian, gross, hate saying that word out loud. Sorry, I know that you're part of it. It's just.
I get it.
It grosses me out.
Sucks that I was born that way. Would have loved to choose a race.
Who'd you choose?
Oh, old Japanese.
Old Japanese.
Who's wise.
No.
You know, like,
So you're
let
just
them
born-
fight. That's who I want to be.
You want to be the guy in the chair that just goes, let them. Or if someone asks you for advice and you nod, and they're like, he just told me something. He just told me something important.
Yep. The only way to get to me is you have to climb a mountain over the course of 30 years and bring me a blue flower.
30 years. Mm-hmm. And then after I hand you the flower, I'm 64 at this point, you go, wrong color. And then that's the lesson.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
I don't want to be Italian. I want to be that.
Anything's better than Italian. Now, to the matter at hand, if an Italian were turned by Count Dracula, would the resulting vampires still be susceptible to garlic-based attacks? Very good question.
Right.
Or would this Italian/Nosferatu hybrid be born without the weakness to garlic of his long-suffering brethren? With warmest regards, Francesco Cavatappi, PhD, Italogy candidate.
Now, big question.
Jace. What?
Nothing.
What?
No, I had something in my eye. Also, if I wink, that means it's a secret.
Oh.
So I can't tell you in the loudness. I think that person put their real name after the fake name.
Oh.
I don't think his real name is Cavatelli. But anyway, edit that part out. Edit it out. Don't really edit it out.
Are we in
You
trouble
decide
now?
whether or not we have to. No, I don't know why. I'm a little high. What was the question?
Do you want me to
No,
read
not the whole
question
thing.
again?
Give me the gist of it.
Okay, I think-
Italians, Dracula.
Yeah, if you're Italian and then you get turned, are you still susceptible to garlic-based repellent?
What a shame that would be, huh?
That would be a shame.
You're an Italian and you can't. You're an Italian Dracula,
Yeah.
and you can't have your own gavadil
No
with garlic.
gabagool off the table.
I mean, I think-
Mozzarella
I
off
do
the
believe
table.
you are the gabagool if you get turned.
Oh, damn. Dun, dun. Nice.
This is the best thing I ever bought for my son that I stole from my son.
I was raised to think, now I was raised in the Midwest,
Right.
not around a lot of Italians.
Right.
God bless. I thought you all were vampires growing up. That
We
was
dress
my
like
understanding.
vampires.
You dress like vampires.
We hang
You're
outside
all
your door, just waiting for you to let us in.
Dusters. I only see you at night.
Slick our hair back.
Slick your hair back.
Yeah, and we're
then
trying to get your neck.
You're always after my
Come
neck.
here, let me in. Yeah, we're very Italian culture. The Dracula culture and the Italian culture.
Lots of crossover.
Yeah. The only thing is we don't live forever. We live very short. We
Very
live
short
to about
time.
30 because we have a heart attack.
You get mad too quick. When
Hot
you texted me,
tempers.
when you asked me to do the podcast yesterday, you were like, "Can you do it at 12 p.m.?" I was like, "Absolutely." Then you're like, "How clean's your neck?" It's always with the neck
Yeah.
questions.
Alcohol swab.
Yeah.
Your neck.
Wipe it
if you
down.
don't mind. So what do you think? You think the Italians? You hate Italians. Now let's see it. You hate Italians.
I never said I hated Italians.
What did you say?
They're not for me. Vote for me.
Sure. Sure.
How do you feel on the Italian vote, Andrew? I don't care.
We're not going to Jersey.
One way or another.
What is about Italians make you crazy?
Your eyes. No, what about them? Uh,
Well, there is something about our eyes. We don't blink.
they don't blink.
To find me an Italian that you've seen blink, I'll call you a liar. I've never seen. Max, are you Italian?
No.
You look Italian.
I'm Jewish, so it's similar.
Right.
Similar look.
What do you do? What do Jews do?
What do you
Like, what's their
do?
magic? Yeah, what's their magic power? Like Italians, it's sausage and molestation and kissing you and putting money in your pocket when you don't want it. What do the Jews do?
I like the weather and money in general.
The weather? What do you mean you control the weather like arthritis?
Or like controlling the weather is what people say.
Really?
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene thought that the Jews had seriously had a ray gun that started forest fires in California, and people elect her.
What if Storm in the X-Men wasn't from Africa? Her name was Saul from Brooklyn.
He just controlled the weather.
By my uncle's eye. This is getting very offensive.
That's why I didn't say it.
Straight to hell.
Don't.
I once had a cat named Applebee.
You're gonna burn. Man, straight
No,
to hell.
I think you're wonderful people.
Who?
You got good food. The
I
Italians.
don't, let me tell you this. I don't care about ethnicities. I don't care about race. Like, I'm out on all of it. I'm out. Okay?
You're done.
I'm
You're
done.
raceless.
Huh?
Easy for a.
I'm
white guy to
raceless.
say.
I'm genderless. I'm sexless. That's true because I'm married.
Oh.
How much is that kitty?
Dude, this is us having the Roots in the studio.
Actually,
He doesn't even need that band, Jimmy Fallon. He just needs one of these things.
Jimmy Fallon just got by the cat.
He's
got by the cat at
the
Target.
keyboard.
Let's set that tempo up.
Oh shit!
That's my phone. That's my kid.
I know. I thought we had. That's right.
Oh.
What if Tina hits you up and she's like, "He just fell."
Oh, that's because he dropped the phone. and-
It's a bad. It was a visual. Bit.
Something's happening here.
I hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. If that
Sounds like a
from the
heartbeat.
keyboard?
What'd you say?
Was that from the keyboard?
No, I turned it away. We're being possessed by the Italian Draculas. The Italian Draculas are
Is
here?
it, oh,
Went away. You fix it, Max.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do much.
I'll tell you
but
this.
It's gone.
but I'll
Jews
tell you
don't
what
control the
you think.
weather, but they do control the sound.
They
the
control the sound.
Yeah,
Oh,
and the
that's
feedback.
a good X-Men.
Yeah.
The audio engineer.
Oh, let me do this before we get to our next question. I have our ad read. I got to do our ad read. Max, I sent it to you.
You sent me another PDF that just says
No, that was the other thing. I'll read it. So I got an ad read, the $100 ad read. It says, oh, it's from Blake Simpson. All he said was, make me look cool, make me look sexy.
Blake is the first coolest, first sexiest person I've ever met.
Really?
Big time.
When did you meet him?
We went to different schools together at
You went to different schools together.
the same time.
What is that even? How do you?
Is that what we do for the ad?
Max, the Jews. The Jews are controlling the feedback.
Is it your phone?
I don't know. What's racist? Is what I just said racist?
Saying Jews control weather? I think that.
No, I said they control the feedback of the podcast.
I don't think so. But that would be fun if the Anti-Defamation League came after you for that.
But
And they're
they-
like, for 5,000 years.
I think it is okay to say the Jews control the feedback when Max is literally controlling the feedback.
Is Max the Jews?
He's the Jews. He's the only Jew I've ever met.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know. I've been avoiding them, but not on purpose. It's crazy. I've never met another Jewish person in my life.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's rare and
It's random.
it's
you know?
random.
Never met anyone from Cambodia either.
Yeah, neither have I.
The cat. The cat just had
The
something
cat
to say about
said,
that.
the cat has.
The cat said, I'm Jewish. Oh, that's not what she said.
What about Blake?
We gotta do this We gotta do this ad for Blake.
Yeah.
Blake. Goddamn. First of all, this is to all the women out there listening. Let's get a little.
Let's get some mood music.
Let's set that tempo down.
Oh, I'm looking
yeah.
at Blake from across the bar.
Blake, you're a man. You smell like garbage, but delicious garbage.
Oh, Blake,
Blake,
you got me on my knees.
Blake,
I'm thinking of you, please.
Blake,
You got what I need.
Blake. I want to spend some time with Blake.
Blake.
I want to. Well, I'll tell you this about Blake. I do know Blake, which is weird. I hate it when my friends do these Because Blake, one time I was driving a bus.
Yeah, you were driving a bus.
Yeah, I was driving a bus. The bus driver had a heart attack.
Yeah.
And I had to step in. This happens a lot.
It happens.
in New York City.
It happens so much.
This is a New York.
That's something they don't put in the movies.
They don't.
Everyone just rides the bus and they go from plot point to plot point. But you can't get on a bus without a bus driver going,
You got to take that thing
someone's
over.
got to take that wheel.
They don't make wheel movies back because it's so common.
It's too common.
You know what I mean?
It's like how they don't show people like peeing and shitting during movies. You just assume.
You assume that's what's happening.
As a bus goes
Right.
by in the background, that driver's having a heart attack.
So I was doing my duty.
Civic duty.
Yeah,
Civic duty.
Driving the 639. That's the time. The Q45. And this blonde man gets on. Wind blowing. His hair through the smoke.
Oh, man.
And he goes, hey, I'm Blake. And then all of a sudden, an arrow shoots through the window.
An arrow.
An arrow from an old tribesman from New York. Because they don't talk about that either. The tribe is still trying to take back New York.
The tribe.
The New York Indians.
tribe.
The New York Indians are still trying to take over New York. Okay? So the arrow hits me in the chest. Blake pulls the arrow out.
Which you should do.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I thought you should have put, and then sucks the venom out of my chest. And I thought that was a really nice thing for him to do.
That was a cool thing to do.
So, Blake.
You got the arrow out.
Blake.
I was screaming and I let out a shout. And then you got the venom out. I just run out without. What would I do without you? Blake, you're my friend. Present to the end.
That's a great ad.
Yeah. It's,
Thank you, Blake. And Blake Simpson. Everyone follow Blake Simpson on Instagram. I guess he didn't give me his Instagram. Google it.
search it.
Just search that shit.
Search that guy.
Search
Search
that guy.
Google Blake, Arrow, Bus, Greg.
Here are more questions.
Okay.
How are we doing on time, Max?
We're only 30 minutes in.
Oh my
Only
god.
30 minutes.
Only. Are you having a hard episode today?
No.
Okay, because you said only as if it's been a nightmare.
No.
Okay, so I'll read their handles and not what's in the the parens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have to say that out loud. Blake.
We need to
Do I need a samba? What do we?
Yeah, put on no. We need sunglasses on.
Uh-huh.
What are our song options?
Disco, techno, samba, blues, rock,
Rock,
and cat.
baby.
Rock.
Turn up that tempo. I can't read questions at that tempo. There we go.
This.
Dear Mr. Greg, how do I talk to women? Do they like dinosaurs? Why are they so stupid? Any help would be greatly appreciated. Thanks. XXX refined underscore incel underscore 69XXX. How do you talk to women?
Pretty easy. What I like to do is go up to the woman at the bar.
And go, that's a Seinfeld episode.
I like to rub my hands around their aura and go, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And then slowly move in and go, am I touching you? Am I not touching you? And then eventually they'll go, touch me. And that's how I get them.
Just unlocks the secret.
Yeah. You have to touch their aura only.
Yeah.
You can't touch their bodies. That's
No.
that's fucking assault.
It is.
assault.
It is.
Feel their, just go, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And then go, can I touch you? Can I touch you? Can I touch you? And then eventually, they go, let me buy you a drink. And then you pour it on their lap.
They love that.
I hate it.
No.
Do they?
They love that.
Jew.
Jesus.
I didn't mean that. I meant to say Max. Oh my God. Straight to hell. I didn't mean to call you Jew, Max. This is a big apology
What
song.
is going on?
Well, I'm a little high, I'm a little coffeeed up, and I haven't slept. So I'd like to send an apology out to Max for calling him Jew. How did that happen?
I don't know. I feel like I'm in trouble for being here.
I didn't mean that. Because I knew.
And is it bad to say that, Greg? What hole
Is
are you
it?
digging?
What hole? Is it bad to say that?
You just shouted it.
I did. Well, that'll happen when you're a little high on the cat cast.
I've
We're
been
going
high.
straight to
I've been
hell.
high a ton.
Yeah?
I've never just screamed Jew to get someone's attention.
Oh, because I got excited because he's the first one I ever met.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know. I got to be honest. You just made me crazy, Andrew. This podcast is never like this.
Max, are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think it might just be the microphone pointed down. Maybe
Yeah.
like if the microphones are
So you're way past Greg just screaming.
Yeah, I'm on to figuring out the audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why he's an ever-present professional. I got to say this, Max.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it with the song. I'm sorry that I called you Jew. I know that doesn't mean much to you, but I'm sorry. Meow. I mean, meow. I'm sorry that I called you Jew. I know it doesn't mean much to you, but I don't want to burn hell for being a racist. I don't know how this is going. This is the craziest episode I've had in years. How we out of time?
35.
Oh God, this thing! I gotta get out of here. You're gonna make me crazy.
I'm gonna.
You make me crazy.
I'm
It's
gonna
your
take you straight to hell. What did I do?
It's your
All I'm
hormones.
doing is sitting here.
It's your sexual
It's my
hormones.
pheromones.
It's your pheromones. They make you wild like an animal.
I make you crazy.
You do.
I make you a wild man.
God, I want to fight someone. I want to fight a horse.
We're gonna do a poll at the end of this episode. I've done nothing to instigate this. All I said, the most challenging thing I said was that Italians, not for me.
And I understand, and I always thought they were for me, but I agree now.
Yeah.
They're not for me either. Turns I hate them.
Everyone's gonna walk away from this podcast being like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm glad someone said it.
Max.
Yeah.
Pull up some Italians on the Friday Night Greg big screen on the Titantron.
We're having some Wi-Fi issues today.
Oh, can you draw some?
Yeah, I'll try to draw some.
Hey, that's James Gandolfini.
Okay.
Wow, that looks just like him.
All right, since we can't pull up Italians, can you describe an Italian to me, and then we'll judge them. We'll do rate the Italians, and then we'll.
Rate the Italian.
But you have to describe an Italian to me, and then we'll rate him.
Is this trying to just get me now in trouble on the other end of this?
Yeah, I know. I feel like
No, I think it's fine. Italians, we're one of the special cultures. You can't be racist to an Italian
I think you
because
can
we
be.
rule the world. We run
Whoa,
the sauce. Jews run the weather. Italians run the sauce. Any kind of sauce.
you're the sauciers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't get a sauce or condiment out without the Italians putting their fingers in it, literally putting their fingers in it. Ranch dressing, honey mustard, gravy. It's all from the Italians. We run the sauces.
You're the sauce.
What?
Yeah. Sure.
So describe an Italian to me.
I have a picture of one, and maybe you can guess which Italian it is. You know, like a famous Italian. And if I just describe,
No, I want you to describe an Italian to me. We all go to hell today. It's called Straight to Hell. All right, don't describe one because you don't get enough money on this podcast for that. Although you make more than me, so what are we doing? All right, so pull up an Italian.
He said he can't. The Wi-Fi's down.
No, but then he said he can. He said he did one.
Oh.
Right?
Describe. He's got gray hair. He's a short man.
Danny DeVito.
Big glasses, big black glasses.
Woody Allen? Oh, this is going to drive me crazy. Turn that microphone off, Mike. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, just unplug it.
It's still
Oh,
going.
it's not that one. It's my pacemaker.
Oh my God, what's happening? Is that the beat of our career? Slowly burning? Maybe it's interference?
Could be. Is your phone on airplane?
No. My phone isn't even here.
Your phone's right there.
What could that be, Max?
I think it is.
I have
'cause
no
then you
idea.
moved it.
It's never happened here before. Maybe the
Oh.
cat.
It's the cat?
It's the ghost.
What ghost?
The ghost of the recording room.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, that's not true.
Yeah, there's a ghost in this room.
Dude, no. They've said that, but I've never
100%.
seen evidence.
Well, oh, did you just hear that interference?
I know.
It's going around.
Come on.
It's the ghost. It's the year of the ghost.
What happened to him? Why is he haunting this place?
Today's the anniversary of the ghost day.
What?
Yeah, the ghost day.
Come on.
It's not Halloween.
Well, how do we solve this?
Once a year. Dude, you know who you got to call.
Who?
The Ghost Boys. You and me are the Ghost Boys.
We can
Today's the
call.
anniversary of it.
The Ghost Boy.
Is it two Ghost Boys get into their car and visit all the ghosts and offer them gifts?
Okay. Can we
Or else the ghosts come out again, and then the balance between the dead and the living will become imbalanced.
All right, but I'm new to Ghost Boys, and I know you've been around for Ghost Boys for a while.
Oh, I'm deep into Ghost Boys.
So how do I, what kind of gifts do I bring the Ghost Boys?
You
Do I
bring
the
them
ghosts?
things that they wouldn't expect.
Okay.
When you get someone a gift, you get them something that you would want yourself.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So they like lavish robes.
Mm-hmm.
They like good books.
Mm-hmm.
The good ghost books.
Mm-hmm. Great Ghost Book.
Yeah, ghost
Like
themed
Casper?
books.
What kind of ghost book?
That's kind
or
of.
just
I wouldn't
a
say
book
that
of the
around
dead.
them. A book of the dead.
Necronomicon.
Yeah, you have to get them the yeah.
Check out the Necronomicon. They go, I have so many of these. So they throw it. You
Yeah.
go, I think it's pretty hacky to bring a ghost to Necronomicon. Like, I got
Big
some
time.
Necronomicon. They just,
They're like, oh, thanks.
I
Yeah.
mean, okay.
Oh, thank you. But they're really polite.
Yeah. Okay. I won't get them the book of the dead.
Yeah, don't give them the book of the dead.
All right. What's a good, like, but you want to get them something they don't expect,
Uber gift card. Everyone can use one of those.
except a ghost who can fly.
Not okay. That's a huge misconception.
Really?
Not all ghosts can fly.
Everything I've ever heard about ghosts is they're flying around.
Whoa!
Really?
2022.
Come
No,
on.
they take public transport like we do. The ghost bus,
The ghost bus? The GB?
Yes, the GB.
Which is also a regular bus?
Yeah, because all those people are having heart attacks.
We they just immediately
They
pass on.
immediately pass on and drive the ghost bus system.
Wouldn't it suck if
Why do you think subways are underground?
I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's because they're close to hell. Because the only people that can drive subways are ghosts.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, big time. That's a ghost bus, subway, same thing.
So let me ask you this: wouldn't it suck if you were a bus driver or a ghost bus driver?
Yeah.
And then Max gonna kill you? What's that? Is that a ghost or is that Max? Oh, that's Max.
Oh, jeez. Almost jumped out of my skin.
Now imagine this: you're a ghost.
Okay, not hard to imagine.
I know you're driving your bus. Well, then you die, and then God goes, "You got to finish driving that bus." You're on bus duty for the rest of your life. Max, we're gonna burn in hell. That's the ghosts talking to us. What is it that you want?
Ghost?
What is it that you need? I can't.
Ooh.
How do I play a dark scene?
Yeah, you gotta go
Yeah.
the darker register. So wait, I'm driving a bus.
Okay,
I die, but
just-
God goes, no.
you're back.
You got to finish driving that bus.
That's what I don't understand. Is like the ghost bus driver is for like if I die during this podcast, do I have to podcast for the rest of my life?
Yeah, that's the rule. Whatever you're doing when you die, you have to do for the rest of your life.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know.
What if I'm jerking off is pretty good.
It's pretty
What
good.
if I'm coming? You just come
You
forever?
just come forever.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Max, I'd like to apologize again about the Jew thing.
It's okay.
I know we're over it, but it was just a slip in my mouth.
It's okay.
It's also be the record. I thought you were Italian this whole time.
Yeah. I feel like I've mentioned being Jewish on the podcast.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Usually when people say Jewish, I just kind of tune out.
Yeah.
But not for any racial reason, just because I've never met one, so I feel like I can't connect.
Yeah, for sure.
Or maybe I've been meeting them my whole time, and I'd just be we gotta get to the bottom of this. If I met a Jew, name a Jew, and I'll see if I met him.
I don't know if I like this game.
Name a Jewish person.
Bernie Sanders.
Never met him.
Yeah, that's right. You probably haven't.
Right. Is there any more?
Albert Brooks.
Never met him.
Huh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met a Jewish person.
No.
Is Woody Allen Jewish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never met him either.
Wow.
Is DeVito Jewish?
No, he's Italian.
Oh, I hate that guy. I hate him not because of who he is. He's a funny guy. He's great. Just something about his last name makes me cringe.
It makes me mad. Ugh.
I hate him. And his love of chicken fingers.
That's the thing.
All right. What other Jewish people? Bernie. He was like a second baseman for the Yankees.
I have no idea.
Bernie Williams. Was he Jewish? Can you Google that on your phone, Max?
Bernie Will.
Yeah, Google is Bernie Williams Jewish.
Okay.
Because Bernie Williams, this could be the one.
Have you met him?
No.
Oh,
But he could be Jewish. And my dad has a big poster cut out of him in his house,
which counts.
which I've talked to it a lot when I was lonely. So I've kind of talked to a Jewish person if it's Bernie Williams and he's Jewish. But you got to let me know if he's Jewish, Max.
It's probably not even his name.
Bernie-
I think so. I mean, you look up is Bernie Williams Jewish, and it pretty much comes up with Bernie Sanders.
No. Bernie Yankees
Williams.
baseball player.
Former Yankees also. Let's see.
What's he look like?
He's like a Puerto Rican guy.
Could Puerto Ricans be Jewish?
Yeah, there are Puerto Rican
Yeah.
Jews.
Well, that's fun.
Anyone.
Anyone?
Yeah,
Am I Jewish?
you could be.
Wouldn't that be a twist? How do you find out if you're Jewish?
I have no idea.
Really?
Well,
Max, you know you're Jewish, right?
Yeah.
How do you know you're Jewish?
Everyone in my family is. You could take a DNA test, though. You could do 23andMe. Find out.
Well, we don't have time for that. We only have a half hour left on the podcast.
Yeah. Maybe less
All right.
now.
For the Patreon, if I can get 200 more subscribers, I'll find out if I'm Jewish. Wait, is this racist? You could
I
tell
don't
me.
know what territory this is, but it's territory that makes me uncomfortable.
Why?
Well,
Weird. Is self-discovery offensive?
No.
Is this the reason we're gonna burn in hell? Let it play.
Little kitty, the little kitty, forgot how to meow. All it can say now, is whoop whoop and bow wow.
Oh, that's
Come
a
on.
pretty good one.
Pretty good, yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah, bro. If that's hell, I don't mind it.
I'm having a great time.
Me too. I like hell.
I'm having a great time.
All right. So have we come to a conclusion? Can you Google, is Greg Stone Jewish?
Okay. Were you gonna say anything else about the concert thing? Do you have another thought on that? The Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Oh, I want to find out about. So I heard a great story about Max.
Yeah.
Max fought a bunch of lesbians.
Fought?
I don't know. I only got half the story. You want to tell us the story, Max?
Yeah, so we went back up.
Oh, wait,
to
real
our-
quick, before
yeah.
you start. What concert were you at?
I was at Run the Jewels and Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, awesome. How much was the ticket? I was just wondering.
I have no idea.
Oh, why wouldn't you know?
Because you gave me the ticket.
That's a really nice thing for someone to do.
Yeah.
That's a really
Yeah,
I wish I
thank
knew
you.
me. If I knew me, that'd be great because I probably would love to
If
know
I were
me.
you, I'd love it.
I'd love to know me. 'Cause I'm such a great guy. I'd love to meet that guy. Sorry. Tell me the story, Max.
So it was me, Mike Feeney, and James Mattern. We were back at our seats. And
That's a crew.
Yeah,
Did they-
it's a crew.
Yeah, it is a great crew.
Well, first we tried to get onto the floor because Mike Cannon was down there, and we got kicked out of those seats real fast because we weren't really allowed to be there. And when we went back to our real seats,
And I'm sorry, just to jump in real quick. I apologize. I might. Do you think that you got thrown out for, because I'm new to this, hatred against Jewish people?
it's very possible. A
Wow.
woman who kicked us out, that seemed like it could have been her MO.
I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, it's okay.
But go ahead.
Yeah. So we were up. I was on one side. Mike was in the middle, and then James Mattern was standing next to an older moshing lesbian woman, and he was having a very bad time with that. So they had me switch spots with
They were
him.
hitting him?
Yeah, they were kind of hitting him, and he was like, he was trying to politely ask them to stop, and that did not work.
Yeah.
And he was getting really upset, and then Mike had to switch because he's like, yeah, James is not enjoying any of this. He's
Yeah.
like, hasn't had a good time since Rage Against the Machine's been on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started moshing back, and I kind of just put. I don't want to say that I put an older lesbian woman in her place, but that's kind of what I did.
Wow.
yeah.
You know what you should have did?
What?
Controlled the sound around the women so they can no longer hear the concert.
That would have been cool.
That would have been
Yeah,
cool.
like
Yeah.
Storm.
Right. Yeah. Controlling the audio. Maybe gave them a little heavy feedback.
Yeah.
Would you say you gave those women feedback?
I think so. I think that would. Yeah.
I'd say give him some static.
Hell yeah, dude. You use your powers for fucking good again.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, so was there a fracas?
Oh, what?
A fight?
No, there wasn't really a fight. It was just kind of moshing. But
You think you had a shot with them?
yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, you have a girlfriend still.
Yeah.
I like that girl.
But she said it's okay if it's like a 50-year-old lesbian couple.
That's fair.
That you fight with or that you seduce?
You fight and then seduce. It's like, yeah.
A seduce fight.
Nice. A
Yeah.
seduction fight. Sometimes your only weapon is sex and you got to use it. That's what I told my wife. I was like, look, I'm not a fighter. Okay, but if someone fucks with me, my only weapon is sex. So I got to have sex with them. So it's not cheating. It's self-defense.
Right.
Yeah, kiss him on the neck. What Irish? You're Irish.
Yeah, big time.
You see how? See, I'm high. My brain is thinking ahead of my brain. I was going to ask you, but it did. So you're Irish.
Yeah.
What are your Irish powers?
My Irish powers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're under my spell right now.
I knew it.
I can control your brains.
To bring people straight to hell.
It's to take people to hell. Ireland's an island of the damned.
Really?
Yeah, we're all a bunch of ghouls. We're taking you right to hell with us.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're the ones who are in control of the gates
I
to
don't.
in and out of hell.
Really?
Yeah, big time.
So you let people in. What do you let people in based on?
Manners?
Nice.
Yeah.
Please, thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, good manners,
Great.
you're going straight to hell.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
I thought it was the opposite.
No. You're in the
bad manners are
damned.
good.
No, they're
Wait. How do good manners. What do I do to please the Irish? Because I don't want to. I want to go to heaven.
okay.
So for the Irish to let me into heaven, do I have to be good mannered or bad mannered?
Good mannered.
Good mannered. So please, thank you. You're welcome. Hold the chair out for a woman.
100%.
Great. What about pregnant women? Do I let them sit or do I not let them sit?
You let them sit.
So is that
But
double
yes,
manners?
This happened to me on the
Hit me.
train.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very crowded train. It was in London. And there was a woman who was just on the cusp of maybe being pregnant. I
Right.
think she was pregnant. And it was a packed train, but I didn't want to just give her my seat because I didn't want to project that she may or may not have been pregnant
Right.
to her.
Sure.
Because my dad told me growing up, even if a woman is giving birth, you don't ask if she's pregnant.
Right.
So what was I supposed to do?
I have an answer for this.
What's that?
Because my wife was pregnant,
Yeah.
I noticed something. What you have to do is just kiss her belly. And if she gets mad, she's not pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Because if you're pregnant, you're allowed to kiss a woman's belly. You have to just go, hey, can I kiss your belly? And if they say yes, she's pregnant. If they say no,
and you're not supposed to kiss the belly. It's just kind of like saying "God bless you" when someone sneezes.
well, no, you're supposed
not really.
If they're pregnant,
You actually go through with it.
you have to. Oh, that's up to you.
Oh, okay.
I do. If I say, can I kiss your belly? They go, yeah, I kiss her belly. And then I go, would you also like a seat? And then I point to my mouth. Of course. That was a sexual joke. I think you missed it. So yeah, as to kiss her belly.
I should have asked.
Yeah, and I know it's
Should've
okay.
said, hey, governor, it's your belly, isn't it?
Kiss your belly.
And then she'd be like, yes, I am pregnant. I'd be like, oh, geez.
Would you like to sit?
Hey, have a seat then.
Yeah.
Why don't you say something?
Now let me ask you this: this podcast has been pretty racist. Was that racist? What I just said?
I don't think
The belly thing?
I don't think race was brought into it.
Okay.
Love for you not to
What was in Ireland?
bring it into it.
And
no,
women
it was
are-
in the UK.
It was UK.
Yeah, London's in England.
When if there's somebody having a heart attack
Yes.
there,
In
you go,
London.
yeah, do you go, UK? Or should I call a telly?
You're right. You're right, in it.
UK? Get it? UK?
UK. Here they say
I don't know if this is the worst or best episode I've ever done, but it's one of them.
it's definitely an episode. Something they say there that was confused. They go, "Y'all right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all right?
You all right?
Y'all right?
You all right?
Yeah,
That's fun.
yeah."
What were we talking
You're
about?
up for everything?
I gotta slow down. I'm going too
Take a
fast
breath.
today.
You're moving a million miles an hour.
Everyone take
Breathe.
a breath with me.
We should start a meditation app.
I don't want to
That's where the money's at.
told you so that. I've been honest to God thinking about that for years.
A meditation app.
Yeah. Just do our own meditations?
Guide me through a meditation right now.
Okay.
I'm all jacked up.
Max, turn the lights off. You don't have to. Just close your eyes. Max, you close your eyes
It's
only.
cheaper to close your eyes than to turn lights off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get some music. Let me get some samba at a low tempo. Okay. Breathe in through your nose. Let the air. Everyone do this at home. No, this isn't helping. Breathe in through your nose and let the air go down all the way to your toes. Now think about a memory that you've stored in your toes.
Foot.
Yeah, something like us. You stubbed your toe or some kind of dirty Puerto Rican stepped on it. Not that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, think about that memory. Now, breathe in. Grab the memory with a hook. And when you breathe out, it's going to throw it out of your mouth. And now that bad memory is gone. How do you feel about that? Your eyes are open, so I guess.
My eyes are open.
Did you open your eyes because you're too scared I'm going to say something else racist?
Yeah, kind of. Well, as if that can get me a head start. If I can see you, I can get a head start.
Yeah, look, I got to make an apology about the dirty Puerto Rican thing. It's just I love to say anything that comes in my mouth. And it's not intent. It's just,
That holds up in court.
does it?
Yeah, if you're in a crowded theater and just scream fire, be like, I was thinking about fire.
Do they bring you to court for saying offensive things
scream
by
fire-
accident?
That's them.
Wow.
They're coming for
Holy
you.
cow.
Yeah, they know.
And I also think that humor is below me. But yet I can't stop doing it. I can't stop. What do I do?
I don't know, man.
Maybe I got to go to some kind of meeting or something,
I think you should go to a meeting.
right?
Yeah, definitely. Get a sponsor.
Hi, my name's Greg, and I
Hi,
say
Greg.
racist things just to get attention. I don't
Do you do
really-
it to get attention? Because then you're admitting guilt.
Well, I do it to. I don't know why I do it. It just makes me laugh because I know it's mean for no reason, and I know that's not who I am.
It's not.
But it's fun, like shitting on the Italians.
Yeah.
That's great. You know what I mean? Saying Puerto Rican is fun. I know my friends growing up Puerto Rican. I have a
Yeah,
very
you grew up
big-
in a Puerto Rican neighborhood.
all Puerto Rican. Uh-oh,
The
they
kitty
hear
doesn't
me.
like that. That's what we need. We need a kitty alarm
We
for when
do.
you're about to say something that will offend a swath of people.
Yeah. Does this make you not want to do the podcast ever again?
I'll do it.
Right.
Maybe just we'll avoid racial
Things.
things.
Yeah, I don't want to say them.
Yeah.
I'd like to avoid them as much too.
That's great. Then we agree.
We agree.
We agree.
We agree.
We finally agree on something. It's taken 13 years.
Let me breathe because it's coming out. I feel it.
Don't say it.
No, it's coming.
No,
Hey,
please
it's coming.
don't.
I can't.
Please don't. Don't do it. Think of something else. Think of a happy memory.
What about a fish who had arms? I'll think about that.
Yeah, think about a fish
who
that had arms.
And if you're drowning, it grabs you and brings you to the air.
Yeah,
Right?
the hero.
But what kind of people does it save? Everyone.
Everyone.
It saves everyone.
Saves everyone.
It doesn't just save a certain type of people. And it doesn't try to bring certain people even deeper.
Tear them down. No.
What people does it grab out of boats and try to drown because it doesn't like their smell? No one. It doesn't do that.
No one. It doesn't do that to anyone. It's a very helpful fish.
It's a helpful fish, and he loves everyone.
He loves everyone.
Right.
I think we just wrote a children's TV show or wrote a children's book.
The
And
Helpful Fish?
The Helpful Fish.
That's what I would like.
Yeah.
I'll write my children's book, and then I give it to you, and you erase all the racial slurs, and then you send it to them.
And then
That's
I come
how-
back to you and I'm like, after editing your book, it's 3 sentences long. And we're on the hook for 30 pages.
I love everyone, but why must it call me? Why does the
Why
night?
does this temptress
It does.
pull you down?
Why does she bring me down?
I don't know.
She's sitting there dancing.
Just waiting. A dance. A devil's dance.
Yeah, which ones are loud? Say it. They're not all loud.
Ooh.
They're not all loud.
Get it.
But there's a stereotype, so you just scream it to get a laugh. I don't want to be racist. I want to be good. Don't want to be racist. I just want to be understood that I'm a good man. Anyway, are you having a horrible time?
I'm not having a horrible time.
All right. Let's go back to the questions.
Let's go back to the questions.
Max,
Yeah.
how do you think we have to scrap this whole episode?
No.
All right.
I think it's fine.
Here you go. Here's another question from someone in the crowd.
Okay. Any of them?
You read whatever you want. I don't really care.
Okay. This is a good one. Okay. I don't want to walk into like a racial minefield here.
Sure.
So here's a good one.
Try to stick away from race things because I'm itching.
I know
You know, I'm like a cop with a bad day. Just give me anyone jaywalking. I'm gonna blast them across.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna blast them.
Okay, here we
blast
go.
them.
Dear Mr. Greg, which actor was the best Spider-Man / Batman / Superman? That's a 3-part question. Growing up for me, Michael Keaton was Batman, Christopher Reeves was Superman, and Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man. However, there have been many actors who have donned the masks of these heroes since the 1980s. Ellipses. In your humble opinion, which actor played each hero the best? We'll start with Batman. Batman options: Adam West, Michael Keaton, George Clooney, Val Kilmer, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson. Who's the best Batman?
In my opinion,
Yeah.
the best Batman. Yeah, it's Michael Keaton
Michael Keaton's a good Batman.
or Adam West, but you can't compare the two because Adam West was so fun, but he just wasn't doing that kind of Batman.
Clooney.
You go Clooney?
Clooney.
Fuck it. Me
Fuck it.
too.
You and me, Clooney.
Clooney guys now.
We're Clooney.
Going forward,
We're the Clooney men.
We're Clooney Batman
This
fans.
is from now on. It's Friday night.
Tweet it.
Cloon.
Tweet
Friday
it if
Night
you're
Cloon.
down. If you're down, tweet Clooney was the best Batman.
I don't give a shit.
I don't care either.
are they gonna do?
it.
Oh, I'm
Here's
getting
the tough-
fired up.
Here's your phone. Give me my phone. We'll both tweet it right now. Tweet it. I don't give a fuck. Max, are you in? Are you in or are you out?
Oh, I'm in.
Hey, fuck it. We're all tweeting it right now. Fuck it.
I'm not on Twitter, but I'm
Really?
I'm gonna tweet.
You better tweet it from something.
I'm gonna set up an account. Okay. Hold
You better call someone and scream in their face.
I do have a Twitter. My Twitter handle is Clooney Batman Forever because it's Batman Forever, even though Clooney wasn't in
While
it.
you're talking, I sent it. I don't give a fuck. Clooney's best Batman. It's out there.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh
fuck
my
it.
God.
Watch this. Watch this
You're
shit.
gonna walk away from this podcast and your career's done.
Watch this shit. Off the hook. Watch this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll just call people right now. Let everyone know. Get them on the horn. Watch this. Fuck these people. Fuck the world. Fuck the world. Watch it burn. I don't give a fuck. I'm letting people know. You better answer the phone, you fucking. You better answer the phone.
Stone.
Listen to me right now. Clooney's the best Batman. What do you got to say about that?
Who is?
Clooney. Fuck you, bitch.
Who was that?
James Matter. I got to call him back and apologize. He was going to be upset.
Yeah.
Just to make sure. I'll just tell him it was a radio bit.
We're on the radio.
Yeah. Hey, James.
What a thing to say to me as I'm eating my breakfast.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I just wanted to. I was doing a radio bit.
Are you doing a what bit?
Radio bit?
Oh, radio still exists?
Well, I guess. Radio waves, dickhead. That's an element, brother.
Radio is our,
Is this part of the podcast?
It is now.
you're a
You're
guest.
recording this, you're just going to put it on the thing?
Oh, no. Yeah, we're live. Sorry, I should have asked your permission first. Did you talk about any of the women you slept with over the weekend? I hope you didn't. So many women.
I didn't. I made out with a couple girls this weekend.
That's not.
That's cool.
That is totally. That's Andrew Short too. All right, we gotta go. I gotta go.
Life is too short, baby.
We gotta get back to our Who's the Best Batman segment. I'll call you later. You don't know about me. So Clooney's the best Batman.
100%.
Who's the best Spider-Man?
Well, now that I can't choose George Clooney,
Oh, he would have been a good one.
he would have been a really
He's the
good
best actor, really.
Yeah, could you? They shouldn't even do the reverse aging that they did in The Irishman. They should have a grown-up, 60-year-old, salt and peppery George Clooney play Spider-Man.
I would argue age him more.
Age him more.
Make
yeah.
George Clooney 150 years old and have him in middle school playing Peter Parker, the youngest Peter Parker.
Because once you turn 100, you have to go to school all over again.
They make you
That's another
check
thing
back
they
in.
don't teach you in school is that's what the government does to you.
Absolutely.
If you're 105, back to kindergarten, baby.
How could you possibly remember grammar?
Yeah,
Run it back.
you got to go back.
So I'm going to say this. I'm not just going to say this. That legitimately might have been the smartest idea I've ever had on this podcast.
To make 105-year-old people go back to kindergarten?
Yes.
I thought that was my idea, but I'm glad you thought of it.
Well, you know, I'm a hardworking brain.
Yeah,
Can I give you another idea that's great?
I would love one.
Listen to this. Hold on. Put your hand on your penis right now. I apologize.
Okay.
Just so it doesn't explode.
Okay.
Max,
Yeah.
put your hand on
Do you
your
want me to plug
penis.
it up?
I just don't want you to get hurt.
All right.
Also, if you're listening at home, hold your penis. It's about to explode.
Yeah.
Never buy a Costco membership. Wait for it.
Last thing on earth I expected you to say.
Wait. Wait for it. Have someone with a Costco membership get you a gift card. Then they allow you to go to Costco, buy whatever you want on the gift card, save $5 on the gift card. When you get to the register, get another gift card for next time you come back.
Dude, what if Big Costco's listening to this?
It better not be.
You're going to fucking jail,
Dude,
baby.
I'll
You're going to. Oh my god,
tell you what I'm going to do.
you're scary.
I'm going straight to hell.
Some months before my birthday, my daddy gave to me a coon cat and a parakeet.
I don't know what that was
I
about.
don't like that
cannot-
one. No. Anyway,
That was not for us.
okay, so Spider-Man.
Right. Spider-Man.
What's going on with that keyboard? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
We're going to talk about Spider-Man.
A villain. It's Spider-Man's villain.
Yeah.
The Catman.
The
cat
Catman.
keyboard is the Spider-Man villain.
Catman.
I'll tell you this. Best Spider-Man? Now, I'm going to be serious because I can't take a joke at this question.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to be serious.
Can we get serious? Are we allowed to?
Yeah, I'm going to
Are we
say that
allowed
guy,
to?
I'm going to say that kid Corky from Good Times.
He was a pretty good Spider-Man.
And that's not the right show. And either of those shows were the right show. No, my favorite Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield, but I can't be not serious.
He's got a big neck.
Does he?
Oh, next time you see him, you will. Next time you see him, I'm always
Straight to hell.
shocked that he's British.
I'm crazy.
It's crazy. He'll open his mouth and be like, "Oh, Spider-Man in it," and I'm like, God. I
thought you were a
was
New
New York
Yorker.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was a New Yorker, isn't it? That's how New Yorkers actually talk. If you lived here,
Right.
you would hear that all the time.
But
I'm walking in it.
let's be honest, most of those people were killed by the tribe that's trying to take back
Yeah.
New York City.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not Native American. This
No.
is a different tribe of people.
Yeah.
They're self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed the original New Yorkers.
Yeah, the original New
Wow, I know. I didn't
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it was self-proclaimed. I thought they just were.
No,
Really?
no. Yeah, they haven't even been there this long.
What?
They just want it back.
So the people who just are hanging on the rooftops with bows and arrows,
Yep.
they haven't been there the whole time?
Dude, they're wearing business suits. Yeah,
Wow.
it's wild.
The self-proclaimed New Yorkers.
Yeah, the new tribe. It happened during COVID.
Really?
Try to think about, do you remember seeing them around before COVID?
You know, well, you bring
That's
it up.
why they locked it down.
I never.
They locked it down so they could take over.
Holy shit.
Crazy to think about.
So COVID wasn't a disease. It was, the shutdown was from the self-proclaimed New Yorkers,
the New York tribe.
the New York tribe, who have been shooting arrows at bus drivers and myself Wow. Were they around before COVID? I don't have any memories before them.
No, it was like it was like the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
They dared another person to join, and before you know it, there's a whole sovereign nation.
Of course, it seems like it's been there forever, but really, it's pretty recent.
It's pretty recent.
Wow. All right. So I'd say Mark. I'd say the long neck boy,
Andrew Garfield.
Ardrew. Who would you pick
For Spider-Man?
best Spider-Man? And have you seen all the movies?
No.
How many have you seen?
Probably the Tobey Maguire one.
Stop it. I'm so sorry. I have to go back to my answer, and then we're going to get to your answer.
Okay, perfect.
My favorite Spider-Man, legitimately?
Yeah.
Jake Johnson from Into the Spider-Verse. Jake Johnson, is that his name? Or Bernie Williams?
I think it's like Jake Johnson.
Jake Johnson, who's from New Girl. He did the voice of Spider-Man, and he was my favorite Spider-Man. God damn you, racist keyboard.
The kitty.
Maybe the keyboard's making me racist.
Maybe it's the keyboard.
I've never been racist before the keyboards were
Dude,
here.
that would hold up in court.
I think it does hold up in court.
The jury, they would be like, my client believes a keyboard made him racist. And they'd be like, yeah, we're going to let this one slide.
And then I put on a helmet full of cottage cheese, and they go, he pleads. Best Spider-Man, you gonna go who?
I don't know enough about the franchise. I would say, I think Tobey Maguire was miscast. I will say that.
What does that mean, miscast?
I don't think he should have been Spider-Man.
He was like 53 years old when they put him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, and he has the energy of a deflated basketball
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go kill some villains.
I guess we'll kill some villains.
I don't wanna.
Not today.
I wonder if there's ever been a lazy superhero. I have all the powers in the world, but I just can't get off this couch.
Just depressor. That's me.
Do you think in the Marvel universe there's ever been like someone who could have been saved by Superman, but it was like the last 2 minutes of like the NBA finals?
And he couldn't do
And
it.
he was just like, I mean,
You can't be on call all the time.
yeah, right. So this is for me. What
This is my time.
we should look up to see what was also happening during 9/11 to see
Yeah.
if like there was something like maybe it was like a really good episode of like Good Times that came on early.
Seinfeld rerun.
Maybe a Seinfeld rerun. That happened on Seinfeld. 9/11. Did 9/11 happen on Seinfeld?
9/11. It was too racy. It was too hot for TV.
When did Seinfeld end?
I think before 9/11.
So if anyone ever says they did that on Seinfeld, you just respond with, they didn't do 9/11.
Well, guess what they didn't? That's what you should have said when you were sitting between those two people. Forget the Seinfeld thing. As they're talking around you, just stand up. They didn't do 9/11.
And Max, I need you to Google this. Did they ever do 9/11 on The Simpsons? Because that's another one. That's how you get your writing packet into The Simpsons. Everyone always says
9/11
they did
episode.
everything. Your script just says 9/11. We do 9/11.
No script.
No one has ever done this.
And it's not even a script. It's just an idea. The Simpsons do 9/11.
The Simpsons do 9/11.
Dude,
That's a movie.
I was about to say that's the next Simpsons movie.
Great. I'm in.
Simpsons movie. The Simpsons do 9/11.
Sign me up.
So when the Simpsons do 9/11, are they doing a commentary on 9/11 or are they the ones doing 9/11? Does the family split up and run the show?
The flying the planes is a character. Maybe the mob guy, right? Hey, Simpson, you know, in the buildings.
That sounds just like him.
The whole
The mob
town.
character.
Right.
Hey, Simpson.
How can we change the ending of 9/11 though?
We'd have to have a happy ending.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a cartoon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe the plane moves out of maybe it's just Homer driving and he goes, "Go!" and he moves and
Yeah.
and he lands in
Accidentally
Disney World.
lands it.
Yeah.
He
And he goes, "Oh, I didn't realize."
Oops.
Yes, Homer.
And then he says his famous catchphrase. He goes, "What did I do?" And everyone claps. Because when I think of Homer Simpson,
Yeah.
it's that classic catchphrase. What did I do?
What did I do? Yeah, so I think that's fine. That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
What's the next question? Oh boy.
I don't know. You have the phone.
Right. Here it is. Oh, how are we doing on time, Max?
We're like in an hour, 8 minutes.
Oh boy.
You got to wrap this baby up.
We gotta wrap this baby up. Want to do the rest of the questions on the Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Max, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
On a funkometer, how funky was this episode?
That was super funky.
That's great.
Super funky.
Super funky.
Oh.
Hey, I also would like to apologize to anyone who may have been offended. I'd like to apologize to anyone who has been offended by anyone else. I want to apologize for the world not being a perfect place. Right?
Heavy as the head.
Heavy is the head. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, go to patreon.com/the Greg Stone Zone, where every episode's $5 a month. Also, if I get up to, let's say, 300 subscribers, I don't know how many subscribers I have, maybe 15, I don't know. Whatever the next, if it's 50 or 100, whatever the next level is, if we get there subscriber-wise, I'm going to do an episode where I eat these mushrooms that Max gave me for giving him a big ticket, Rage Against the Machine ticket that I paid for out of my pocket. It wasn't a big deal because I'm like that kind of guy.
It's a kind thing.
I just would love to know me.
I'm crazy about knowing you. The thing that makes me hate you
Yeah.
is that you don't get to know you.
I know. That's why I can't be a 10.
It's why, yeah.
I can't even be
Every time-
influenced by how good I am.
When I go home, my wife's going to be like, how was it? And I'm going to be like, every time I see him, I'm so mad that he can't meet himself. And it makes me hate him.
I know.
But
Me
I
too.
love him because I love him so much.
I'm so jealous.
I'd be jealous every time I looked in the mirror. If I were you, I'd be furious at myself. I'd be jealous of myself.
Every time I meet someone, I go, I'm jealous of you.
I'm jealous that you're meeting
And
me.
they go, why? I go, because you get to meet me.
Remember. And then you go, remember this day.
You don't have a choice.
And then you do this and you go, got your nose. People would never forget that.
Let me tell you this. How many people can I do? If I do a meet and greet after a show,
Yeah.
how many people do I do a got your nose to before they realize that's what's happening? Everyone? I mean, like, how, or do I just do one?
Hey, I thought you were really got your nose.
Man, I'm going to do a got your nose on the next meet. I've never even done it. Yes, I have. I've said hello to people.
You've never meted or
I
greeted.
never met a greet one. Well, I never met. I wonder what other races I never met.
Oh man, we're so close to the finish line. We are so close to the finish line.
We'll see you guys all soon. Follow Andrew Short and check out his podcast.
The story must be told. Got your nose.
Got your nose. And check out Max Marcus's podcast. What do? You do an NBA podcast, right?
No, not
Do you do a podcast?
no. I did one at one point, but there's nothing right now.
Why don't you start a podcast called NBA Talk with Max Marcus, where you talk about shoes and the NBA?
I could do that.
I think you should.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you can have that for free.
Okay.
That's another great thing I gave to you.
Man,
Right.
the most selfless man in show business.
Most-
Sitting across from me.
I'm so jealous of every fan. I'm jealous of the Patreon subscribers because they get to listen to me
Yeah.
and pay.
And
I'm going to charge people when they meet me. When they walk in, how you doing? I'm like, that'll be $5.
yeah.
$5 if you want me to talk.
And you better have $20 because I'm not giving your nose back
I'm going to hold your nose as hostage.
until it's collateral.
All right. We'll see you guys on the Patreon. God bless America.
Pick up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on. Get in the car.